Well, we are pausing on programs to bring you this live update of a multi-story building which was reported to have collapsed in Ikoyi, Lagos State. And as it were, many people have been said to be trapped under the rubble of the building. Well, the building is said to be under construction at Gerard Road in the Harborough area of Lagos. And we have a man on ground, that is Bernard Akede, who will be giving us live updates and be feeding us in on the situation around that place as of this particular time. Now, Bernard, good afternoon. Give us a situation report of the building collapse that happened in that particular axis.
Well, from what you can see behind me, you can see that it is still an emergency situation here. Well, apparently we're not able to confirm just yet how many floors this building has, but we know that it's between 20 to 24-story building. Clearly, the building was still under construction when it came down. You can see from behind me there the rubble of the building. It is clearly a construction site. A lot of people are disgruntled, people are unhappy, particularly some of the people who have been working here. Now, just before we came live, the deputy governor of Lagos had just gone past. There was a lady who was pretty much confronting him out of annoyance and anger. You could expect that will happen. We also met on our way here the boss of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, that's LASEMA, Mr. Femi Osoitolu, trying to rally up his team to get here as soon as possible. But as you also expect in a situation like this, there'll be heavy traffic leading up to this place. We had to make our way here on foot. So again, we have not been able to confirm if there are any casualties. We have not been able to confirm if there are people stuck under the rubble, but there most likely will be from word of mouth that has reached us. We heard that there were certain people working in that building. Of course, it is still working hours. So there were people working there when this building came down. So again, the number of casualties have not been confirmed. The number of persons in the rubble have not been confirmed, if at all there are any. And then the exact floors that this building has, or had, as it were, we know that it's between 20 and 24. For now, that's the most information that we have on ground. You know, of course, this place has turned into a beehive of activities. There are journalists on ground with cameras. There are people using their phones to take pictures. I'm sure that in the next few minutes, there will be a lot of videos and pictures going viral online. Well, like I said earlier, the LASEMA boss, we saw him on our way here, trying to see how he could get his crew, mobilize his crew to get to this place. They were stuck in traffic, like so many other people were. We had to make our own way here on foot. So, of course, he was not exactly in chatty terms. He was not in talking terms. He was just trying to make his way down here. We tried to speak with him, but of course, he didn't respond, and you definitely can understand why. So for now, we haven't gotten any official statement from any government official. We haven't gotten any official statement from anybody, even the people handling the building. It is still very much of a crisis situation. I'll just turn around now so that you can see again the rubble behind me. It's from the building that was standing here moments ago. We hear that the building is between 20 to 24 stories. Now, I think the deputy governor is making his way back to the area again, and that's why you can see all the security operatives who are here. He's still assessing, the building is still under assessment. Okay, so that wasn't
Bernard,
the deputy
I understand
governor,
the situation now. It could be quite emotional, but then we have word that the owner of the building is actually under the rubble. Did you get any information as regards that?
Well, again, we haven't been able to get any official information, so we do not know who is under the rubble. I also saw that information online. We have not been able to confirm it just yet. Standing here now is the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, like I mentioned earlier, with security operatives and people assessing the rubble here. We still do not have any official information as to who may be under that rubble, if at all there are any, if at all there's anybody under the rubble. We also do not know if there are any casualties as at yet. But what we do know is that this building was standing 20 to 24 stories tall. The exact number of stories we also do not have just yet. But as soon as official information begin to filter in, we definitely will make it known.
Bernard, before we let you go, we'd like you to let us know, has the place been cordoned off? Do we have security officials trying to ensure that people around that area move away from the site so that the officials can get to work and begin to see how they can and pull people out from the rubble. Is there any kind of crowd control mechanism around that place to minimize casualties?
Well, if you live in Lagos, particularly this area of Lagos, you know that crowd control will be very difficult at times like these. Officers of the Nigerian police, okay, now you can see somebody being carried out, and they're complaining that it's been, now you can see that's one person who has been dug out from under the rubble, and they are complaining, the people who carried out this rescue operation are complaining that it was the boys who carried out this operation and not agencies of LASEMA, as it were. Presently, again, to answer the question you asked, it's difficult to actually cordon off the entire building. The police are doing the best that they can presently to cordon off part of the building, but apparently it's looking like these people are some of the construction workers who were working here before this building came down, and you can see that they clearly are expressing their displeasure and utter anger, if I may put it that way. So again, it's difficult to control the crowd here. The police is doing the best that they can to make sure that the majority of the crowd do not make their way into these premises for now. There's a huge crowd outside behind the camera. You may not be able to see that right now, but in here there's a smaller crowd. It's still really, really difficult to control the number of persons that are in here, but the police seem to be doing the best that they can. I'll quickly pan the camera around so you can see what's happening by the side and then outside the building. Gently we'll move the camera around. You'll see people. Our camera is almost being knocked down by angry construction workers, but you can see from there, and then behind you would also see the crowd standing outside the gate. The crowd standing outside the gate where the premises has been cordoned off. Onlookers, passers-by, cameramen, people from other buildings adjacent and opposite this particular premises, and more people pouring in. So crowd control here has been quite difficult, at least since we arrived, and I think since the building came down. It
would have been nice if officials around there and security operatives are able to put these people at bay and not allow them move forward or move closer to the building, because we don't know what could happen. But then, of course, Bernard, we get to engage you more. I'm sure you are right there making sure that you bring us up to speed with events happening at that particular axis, that is Gerard Road in the Highbrow area of Lagos. We hope to join you later on, even as you have other updates for us, definitely, even as the events continue to transpire. Well, let's just let you know that a multi-story building was said to have collapsed in Ikoyi, Lagos State, and judging by the visuals that you have there, some people were trapped underneath, and we have someone who had been pulled out of the rubble. We hope that NEMA, LASEMA, and every other agency rescue team around the area will be able to quickly do the needful and save as many lives as can be saved. This is News Central. Don't forget, we get to keep you up to speed with events happening around there.
Yes, Leko, if you can hear me now, we have to move out of the way. There's an excavator coming in to clear the rubble. If you can see, you're going to notice some movement on our camera right now. That's because we have to leave the area right now. This excavator is moving into the area. It's been difficult for anybody to get through or under the rubble. But now the excavator even had to break through the gates. Right now it's right in front of us, moving directly to the rubble, so that we can get, so that they can actually see how they can get out, how they can rescue any of the survivors if there still are any here. Clearly we would have to move a bit out of the way, because once excavation begins, once rescue work officially begins, there's going to be a lot of dust, a lot of debris, and a lot of rebel coming out right now. So we may find it difficult to transmit, but we'll do the best we can. Again, like the last time, we mentioned that 2 people were rescued alive, and you probably saw that live. There have been a lot of complaints that there still are people under the rubble. We do not have the exact number of people who may be under the rubble for now. We do not know if there are any casualties for now, but it really does look really, really bad. There are rumors that certain people were at the penthouse on top of the building. There also are rumors that the owner of the structure may also have been in there, but again, unconfirmed. So we are still trying to get official information as to what exactly exactly was going on here. We did eventually confirm that it's a 21-story building. Again, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State is right there. That's him trying to clear the people here, explaining that work is going on, rescue work is ongoing. That's the Deputy Governor of Lagos State right there, and it's a beehive of activities at the moment. Everybody trying to see what can be done. Emotions are flaring. Workers who were working, construction workers who were working at the site initially, we've seen some of them burst into tears, claiming that some of their colleagues may still be stuck under the rubble.
Now, Bernard, you talked about construction workers and contractors working on the site, but then from what you might have gathered during the course of the break, was there anything, any inclination whatsoever to have indicated the fact that maybe the building would give way even before it happened?
Well, again, because we have not been able to get any official information, construction workers who were here just have been saying all sorts. Now, of course, there are those who claim that maybe substandard materials may have been used or that construction was not properly done as it should have been. But we cannot exactly make any claims for now because all that we have are just word of mouth from people who are not authorized to speak at the moment, particularly people who have been emotionally hurt, probably because they have colleagues who were who may be under the rubble. We're still waiting to hear officially what may have led to the cause of this particular building collapse. Again, we will need to move further back as the excavator is moving. We clearly have to move now. Everybody is being urged to move back. We also be part of them.
You start stopping from there. You get some people with your just move back. For them to have a successful work, please give some distance. Give some distance.
Hello, Liko, can you hear me?
Yes, of course, Bernard, I can hear you.
So
Bernard,
what you're seeing
okay,
right now, security operatives trying to form some kind of barricade such that, so security operatives are trying to form some kind of human wall such that people do not go beyond this human wall and so that the excavation can commence and that rescue work can properly commence. And also for the safety of people who are on ground here. Again, the Deputy Governor of the state is also one of the persons who is here on the ground. Just on top of the rebel as well, there are some people from LASEMA, that's the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, trying to coordinate and organize rescue work that has now commenced. This is about 5 minutes past 5 p.m.
All right, thank you so much, Bernard. We get to engage you more, even as you keep us abreast of situations happening around there. That is an update on a building, a multi-story building that collapsed right there in Ikoyi. We get to bring you more updates on that as the story escalates.
Oscar, Semu. Bobo yellow Semu.
You don't understand what you have.
At that time, it was for her. I think for her, it was more of a competition. Like,